Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Week 3 update for the Gotenks account. I am level 61. A lot of updates to go over. I did do a pretty long stream on Saturday morning, so if you watched that, this might be old news to you. If you didn't, you can go back and check out some of this stuff if you want to see footage of fleets and unlocking fleets. But finally got there. I'll poke my head in the shard a little bit, but I got placed pretty low. I started at 777 and I've had to climb my way back up, which is unfortunate. I kind of got into the shard late. It's about 1,000 per shard, I believe. Yeah, getting rank 500 regularly with Captain Rex. We've got some updates there. Before I start talking about most of the roster as a whole, I did unlock Yoda this week, and I did have footage of it, and I'm going to show you that now. Well, I just unlocked General Kenobi yesterday, the 17th of January. So I think it was, or maybe it was this morning. So day 19, unlocked him, got him up. I still haven't used him for much yet. I could probably just put some, like, unused, one of those one-dot mods on him. I'm going to do the Yoda unlock right now after I just give him some whatever I built up. That one didn't quite roll extra speed as I was hoping for. And I'll use him. Once I get Yoda and since I have GK, I can have a full, nice, like, not using Phoenix Jedi secondary Galactic War team. Because I have Bastila, so I got Bastila, Grandmaster Yoda, GK, Mace, Ahsoka, Anakin. I actually even have more than what I need. And I think this is pretty easy. I have Gear 7 characters. GK's the 5th. I didn't think I'd unlock Yoda first. For some reason I thought I'd get Palpatine first, but it's hard to get the like whoever you go for, it's hard to get the 5th Phoenix character up. Hera is still 3-star. So I guess he doesn't qualify as having a Zeta, so he's not getting Foresight out there. With Shatterpoint, he'll melt. Speed down even. Okay, everyone assist. GK's abilities are so broken for like the beginning of the game because the ability upgrades don't even change that much. Like his level 1 abilities are awesome. So there we go. I didn't want to wait to do this on like the exact 3-week marker day because I want these crystals to help me out. They even give you some credits, which is really nice and helpful at the beginning. Let's unlock Mr. Yoda. I love this guy. He's a little easier to get around when he's on defense. Like, I'll probably Bastila teams in Grand Arena. He's pretty squishy, and I know to just go for him. And he doesn't have a Zeta, so he doesn't have as much foresight all the time. But using him on offense, very nice. I'll take him to just 50 for now. I'm not going to be using him a ton. And let's just gear him up as much as we can. He's not helping out in ships, which is my primary focus right now. I'm going to unlock that soon. Ooh. And once I get up to like gear 4, I want to check to make sure there's no special gear that I've been saving up for one of my pilots. No, so he's a pretty easy to gear 5. Oh, gear 6 is available even. Not seeing anything really crucial. So I've been surprised how much some gear just piles up. Awesome. Wow. He is an easy gear. That one? Yeah, I just used one of them. No. No one else needs this. Else is needing this. 51. I'll just take him to 51. And, oh, he's almost gear 7. Pretty nice. How fast is he? 142 is pretty sweet. So what does the basic start out like? 20% turn meter foresight. So it's mainly the turn meter gain. What's increasing? It maxes out at 40% turn meter. Still pretty good. This one The bonus turn is the Omega, so but he still does copy stuff. That's the stun. I guess the turn meter reduction goes up, and the damage. And this starts out tenacity up, protection up, and the buff spread. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it starts as just a chance to gain turn meter. Okay, so he's not getting turn meter. He's mainly just spreading buffs, but that's still pretty good. I'll just take them all the way to 58. I kind of need to be... I mean, I've had around a 5 million credit balance for the like duration of me playing this account after a while, because I've been buying stuff, but he doesn't need pilot mods, so let's just give him whatever we have leveled up. Give him a level 15. I don't have a level 15. Avoidance. Well, it's leveled, so I've been moving away from the 1-dot mods to 5-dot mods as I roll good ones. Any of these? Oh, this one has speed. I'll probably give that... No, he's fine to use the speed. 12. Hey, got a speed roll. That's awesome. I might give that to someone else. I might... Depends on what Rex is at. Let's give him the damage, I guess. His crit chance is terrible, though. Maybe not. Well, he gets advantage. Keep that as is. I won't level this one up all the way because it's expensive, down to 4.3 million. 10,000 health. He can hold his own for a little bit. Yeah, I'll be using this guy in Galactic War. For a second, I thought that was speed, and I was like, whoa, that's close to a speed number. But 150. All right, very nice. I have a very nice looking Jedi faction now. I know I'm putting this in the middle of my week 3 update video, but yeah, this is day 19, January 18th. Jedi faction looking pretty good. Yeah, that's how I got Yoda unlocked, and I even got him to gear 7 further than what I did in that little clip, because he was a really easy gear. He didn't need stuff that everyone else was clamoring for. A lot of my characters are in line for the same things, like those Mark 4, Mark 5 computers or keypads or whatever. He didn't need any of those. He got up really easy to gear 7. And I was looking at the abilities in that clip, and it is so nice how his abilities don't like materially change too much when you level them up. So I've been able to leave them at level 1 and get plenty of use out of them. I mean, you only get a little bit more damage on the basic. He does great damage already. The bonus turn wouldn't happen until level 80, or I don't know if it's 85, 78. So it would take a while to get to that anyway, but and this still spreads buffs, and you can get out, even though the Zeta gives Foresight automatically, you can get him Foresight with his basic and spread it out for the rest. And I thought I wouldn't use him that much, but I was completely wrong, because he was a 5-star Jedi, and that gave me a full 5-star Jedi team to get through all of the level 3 challenges. I 3-starred speed, potency. I got through all of it. I had gotten through speed kind of early on, right after I finished health, because I wanted to see if I could do it, and I couldn't do it. And then I finally came back with Yoda, using the same rest of the team. It was Mace, Ahsoka. Do I like have the team in here? It was Mace, Ahsoka, Kanan, and Ezra. But this is the team I used, and it worked super well. Ezra working as a great tank. Mace's lead is pretty smooth for this. Yoda helped keep everyone alive, which is important to get the 3-star and start farming those mods. So I was wrong not thinking I'd use Yoda. I was like, yeah, I already got the Phoenix team working. And he has also been helpful in Galactic War. If you want to see footage of a recent Galactic War, I did my one on Saturday on the stream as well. And I faced some pretty tough opponents, but I have 2 full Galactic War teams right now. I have the Phoenix and a Jedi team. And I do have Bastila leading that Jedi team, even though she's kind of flimsy right now. She's gear 5 or 6? Gear 5 still, so even lower than most. But it's still just that leadership. Even without the Zeta, this is like a game changer, especially for like Galactic War, because you're getting that 150% protection up at the beginning. Like most matches, the enemy doesn't get through that purple wall, and then the next round it's all regenerated. Unlike health, which you have to heal up manually. Phoenix is still the main workhorse for Galactic War, and after level 58, I got the part of Rex's unique that does the mass assist, and it is so crazy. Even in Squad Arena, I beat a full level 85 team, like Gear 10, Gear 11, 7-star Jedi team. It was great. It was kind of a mixed team, actually, but I beat it. They were way bigger. They didn't have mods, so that was the thing. But it's not like I have great mods either. It's just I do have some mods. Speaking of speed, I don't have a full speed set yet, but I have started to incorporate them where I can. This is one of my best mods so far, 14 speed protection primary. I love protection on primaries, especially when I'm stuck at 5 dot for a while. All my fastest mods are going to go to Rex first because he's like the workhorse in Galactic War and Squad Arena. And he's not a pilot, so it's not like I can just throw crappy pilot mods on him. And that being said, I don't have the best mods overall. I mean, I think you can understand that takes time. Ooh, I should switch that with Yoda. Give Rex a little bit more speed. Yeah, 215 instead of, what was it, 212? And then slap this on Yoda. But another thing about the mods, it is draining my credits, but I think soon I'm going to get another infusion of credits from raid currency, and it's going to help out a lot. You can see I have a lot of purple, which I'm really happy with. That's all the Gear 7s. That's the max I can go right now. Like, no one can get to Gear 8 until... I don't know if there are characters that can do it below level 63, but like Mace is ready to go to Gear 8. Once he hits level 63, I even have the gear. It's not even a question. This guy's fantastic. I love this guy. Like, in the land game, the normal game, and as a fleet commander, he's been working out great so far. I haven't lost a single fleet arena match yet. And then Fives is in the same boat. He needs actually the exact same piece. I have enough. Oh, I got a lot there. Yeah, a lot there. Okay, I should have enough for both of them to go to Gear 8 as soon as I hit level 63. And they're both core pilots in my fleet. And then another core pilot, Ahsoka. I just unlocked her ship today. I didn't get to use it on the stream, but super nice because I have her decked out. Ship credits are pretty tight. I have 185k, and she is only at level 40. But I am keeping some credits on hand for star upgrades. And she's got pretty good health already, 36,000, pretty good speed, 147. So I have a pretty speedy starting lineup as far as ships go. And looking a little bit more at mods here. Also, I have 232,000 galactic power. I don't know what I expected, but I feel like that's a lot for 3 weeks. Part of it's from focusing a lot on ships. But luckily my Galactic War hasn't gotten too strong for me. I think it's supposed to be based off your top 5 characters' power, your like strongest squad arena team so far. I hear all these conflicting things. I don't even know what the base code is, but the most common thing is it's the strongest squad arena team you've put in, like the power level, and that's what it's gauged off of. But I have 2 great teams there to use for it. For mods, I'm prioritizing getting at least 5 dot mods on my pilots. Fives doesn't have like a great set of mods. Like, there's not much speed on them. There's a couple with speed. But the important thing is just 5 dot mods. So you need 5 dot mods on there. I took these gold ones because I was like, yeah, I'll get some nice extra stats. It's a lot of flat protection, which is nice, flat offense. But I don't care that much about his stats because there's not really a team Fives fits into. He's basically just a pilot. Anakin, I will focus on in a little bit, and more in that sense. I use him in the ground game too, so I'll try to make him have a good set. I did get an offense mod, and I threw that on him. It has speed. It was disappointing. It didn't roll extra ones, but get him started on having an offense set. And even though the Phoenix are pilots, there's too many of them to give them all 5 dot mods right now, so they're the ones with a lot more just 1 dot mods, and the health is super important. Even if I had like a full speed set, I wouldn't really want that over like all these health sets because I get plus 30% health in Galactic War. Health and survivability, especially on the Phoenix team, where they regenerate health because of Chopper's unique and generate protection up. the health is so important. Like, if I got to go a little bit faster, like 10% faster, I wouldn't be cutting it. So I'm glad I have all these 1-dot health set mods, boosting up the team survivability as we go. TIE Fighter Pilot's another just pilot that I'm not really using in the ground game, so I just throw mods on him. This 9-speed actually might be able to find a better home, because I don't care where he's using it. I got a little bit more speed on Rex, but I could start making a speed set with TIE Fighter Pilot. And his ship has been so nice because I have him at 7 stars already. I was farming him before ships got unlocked. So I have a 4-star TIE Fighter, and it's a really strong ship, gets out really fast. It's usually the first one to go, 159 speed. Get the foresight up, does great damage. For a lot of these fleets, I'm just able to one-shot a ship right off the bat because there's still a lot of crap fleets to climb through. Have his abilities maxed for the level he's at. There's another thing with like the pilots. I've been maxing their abilities. So it makes us all up at level 6, except this one, that's a level 62 requirement. Ahsoka, she's stopped for the level she's at. And then I've been putting like Phoenix on hold. Even though I use some Galactic War, they're still winning, they're getting it done. But just as many possible updates I can do to ships right now. I cannot stress how important ships are to me in the early game. So since I keep talking about it, let's finally go over and look at the Fleet Shard. Lots of gameplay from the Fleet Shard in my live stream if you want to just poke over and see that. The rank I climbed to today for rewards was like 78 or something, and unfortunately I have been hit a couple times since then. I believe this is the last person to hit me unless they daisy chained. But you can tell who is a hyperdrive player because they're level 85. So this player, yeah, it's kind of an unfair. It's so painful. I knew it was going to be like this, but I was hoping that I would get dropped into a newer shard. I don't know how to tell when a new shard has started, but I got dropped into an older shard that was already pretty settled. So pretty much all these at the top, level 85 or 80. They get the ships at 80 and they can take them to 85 if they choose. So here's one, rank 28, appears to be a player that is not hyperdrive. That's the first one. Looks like even though they're not hyperdrive, they are spending because they have Geonosian Brute Alpha already. You cannot farm him at level 60. He's in the last sector of Cantina. So this player is buying all those Separatist packs, or maybe they're just Geonosian packs, and getting ahead that way, running the Geos route, and they're very strong. Oh, we got a Gear 8 Geo Soldier. I guess he can get to Gear 8 at level 61. But yeah, not a bad approach. It's just a different one than where I'm going. And also Keller and Beck 7 stars. So yeah, quite a bit of spending on this account. So I probably won't be getting any kind of strong crystal income at first. I hope I can at least get a few days with the 50s, or maybe just regularly get 50s, because there are some holes in here. 32, level 41. This is level 1. Maybe, hopefully they're not a cheater. So 35 is non-hyperdrive. 41, so the lower 40s, there's plenty. So there are holes I could poke through. It's just I don't have enough attempts to climb through. On the stream, I even refreshed with a few crystals I had. I used them to try to climb up because I was like, okay, maybe tomorrow I'll be able to get to rank 50 and get some crystals. Didn't quite get there, and I don't know if I'll be able to tomorrow. I can jump 16 here, and it'll decrease. As long as I can jump at least 10 each time and I'm not getting hit, I might be able to get ranked 50 within there for the crystals. But it's not a groundbreaking amount anyway. My hopes are that in the long run, I will be able to even out developing my Galactic Republic fleet, because these are not otherworldly fleets to deal with. So look at this. So they're Phantom. They're granted all their characters from the hyperdrive at Gear 8. So the Gear 8 level 80. This is the Phantom in starting lab. 19,000 power. And if you look at my fleet, and this is 84,000 power overall. Look at my fleet's power, 75,000. I don't have the hyperdrive. I just have built up the characters behind my ships. So let's just click on level 65 ship. He's 4-star, 12,000. So it's 7,000 behind that Phantom. And TIE Fighter is even better because he's a 7-star underlying pilot and a 4-star ship. 17,555. It's not a huge difference. And the levels on the ship aren't not that impactful. It's going to take me a while to level them up fully. It's level 55 right now. It's going to take a while for that, but I can catch up. Someone was pointing out level 72 is when you can start getting to gear 9. And I don't know. I was lucky that I was able to get a 2-star mace the first day, because it's day by day you can unlock the different capital ships at higher stars. Actually, do I have, yeah, Executrix. How much does it cost to upgrade? I don't feel like upgrading that because I'm not really using it right now. And I was gated. I had enough starred ships to get relic or 3 stars, I believe, but I need to be level 62. So hopefully I can get there by Monday. And if I don't, I'll have to wait till Wednesday till let's open again. Yeah, I don't think it's hopeless. The thing that would make it hopeless is if we have another hyperdrive bundle soon that includes good ships, especially one that has like Houndstooth. I don't want to be naive and hoping that that doesn't happen. It definitely could happen, but we've only had 2 real rounds of hyperdrive so far, and we don't know. Maybe they're gathering intel. They already covered the first 2 Galactic Legends, Slicker and Ray. Maybe they're going to take a break from that. If they do bring out JML, there's not really a lot of ships or ship characters involved with JML. See, there are some there too, but I don't know. I just have hopes that I can eventually start catching up. Once I get to like level 85 and can start relicking characters, like if I have a relic Anakin, I feel like I should be able to mix it up in there. But right now, I just gotta hope CG doesn't release Lightspeed soon. And just as far as overall progression, it's a lot of fun. You know, like leveling up, you hit more opportunities. Like I feel like every level there's something unleashed. When I hit level 62, I'm gonna be able to start getting a higher tier in these gear challenges. Start getting those computers that are annoying. I don't have them right now; they're out of reach. I have to wait till 70 to get to a higher tier of like abilities, credits, and training droids. But unfortunately, one of my credit wells is dry. The mod challenges, I was getting a lot of credits from those and growing faster. I was doing the mod refreshes actually instead of Cantina because I would get more experience. Like you get experience per energy spent, and then I was just using it to leverage and get ahead in levels because I want to level up faster. When I hit level 65, I can start participating in territory battle and territory war. That's going to be a huge deal. So a few levels away from that, but thank goodness I am allowed to participate in raids. I have got my massive 3,000 score, and I'm gonna get so much currency. It's gonna be crazy. Let's pop over and look at the currencies right now. Talk about what I'm buying. So this one, I'm always buying the credit ones, even if I don't need them. It'll eventually be good for relic material, and there's nothing I have too much of right now. Cantina stuff, I'm glad I stopped at 5-star Chopper. I have no need for him to be above that at the moment. Got Ahsoka up to 7-star, so that's a character I don't need to farm. I was doing her on normal energy sometimes too. That's a character I don't have to worry about, and now moving to 5s. So it was nice to farm him in a ship. I'm going to keep hitting that node until at least he's 7-star, maybe even some after that just for the ship. But that's great. Once he's done, I might go to Boba Fett. It depends where I'm at, what I'm trying to do. Maybe I would go to Chopper, but like I will only upgrade Chopper probably as Hera stars up because she's the bottleneck. But ships is the huge focus here. This one, I'm spending these guild tokens on gear that I need that pops up because all these characters are available for the tier 1 currency and they're cheaper. So it's like, why would I do that? I am buying Wampa with this because there's nothing else. I can't buy the gear with it until I'm level 85. And if I wait too long, I'll just cap out. So I'm going to like keep buying it. I can get 35 shards of Wampa or Hermit Yoda per raid. So I'm just doing that. This, I was kind of surprised. I thought I'd see fleet currency in here after I hit level 60. I haven't yet. So I'm going to assume I won't. So I'm just going to buy credits for a while to work on mods. As I start being able to get to gear 8, I will look more into the gear, but those are going to be level gated as well, so I don't have a huge rush on this stuff. General Kenobi, I'm not even using him in my Jedi lineup in Galactic War as of now, so I don't need to rush him to higher stars. Once other Jedi are up to higher stars, so right now I have May. Well, actually, I just need him to get a 7-star Yoda, because I have Ezra, Mace, Kanan, and Ahsoka at 7 stars already. So I would just need him to get a 7-star Yoda, but I don't have a full pressing need for him. So I'm going to use it on credits. And the next character I'm going to lock is Han Solo. So once I get Han Solo, I can get Palpatine. And hard node farms take forever. And for these other things, like I could get Stormtrooper Han up with this, or someone else with Galactic War, like Biggs. Biggs might be approaching that anyway. But yeah, 5-star Han, I can get Palpatine. I still need to wait for Hera to get Thrawn. And then that's a whole other team I need to work on. I'll come back to this currency in a sec. But I don't really need a full dark side team to like progress. I got through all these hard nodes, like everything in tier 6 that just unlocked. I can only get to stage 7 at level 67. But I was able to do it just using like overpowered allies. Like, okay, even like Palpatine worked, but this is my dark side right now. Nothing special, nothing even built up. TIE Fighter Pilot's pretty high just because of fleets. But it's kind of nice. He actually does good damage and helps out more than the others. But I don't really need to put up a dark side team, and I can use light side for everything else. I have a bank of 13,600 Galactic War tokens. It was like 15,000, and right now I'm going to be scrutinous with what I buy. The dark side chips are not an immediate pressing need. They will become a need later on. But right now the big thing is my arena fleet. So highest priority, Ahsoka Tano Starfighter, 5s, then Plo Koon as well. It'll take me time to unlock Anakin, but running Ahsoka 5s and TIE Fighter Pilot in the starting lineup has been working pretty well. And then none of these characters I'm really focusing on. Same thing with Fleet Arena. I'm prioritizing the Fleet Arena fleet. I didn't get TIE Fighter just because this is hard. This currency is hard to come by. I mean, I guess I get the same amount as I do Galactic Wars today, about 1,200. And I didn't get Ghost because I'm not using it. But working on Plo Koon, that's going to fit in nicely. I do not buy Zetas as soon as they pop up. Like, I don't know what level you start being able to get those. But this currency right now, exclusively for ships. And exclusively for ships, I'm going to use in Fleet Arena. I'm going to need to start building up Plo Koon soon. I still have not made any purchases from the shard shop. Apparently now I have more available. I would consider getting that. I just don't have enough. Like, there's no real income streams there. Still opening Bronziums as often as I can. I don't really have a 7-star Bronzium character that I'm able to just farm the shards from. Yeah, I got a lot to say about this account, so I hope this video isn't going too long. Oh, and one more shipment. I skipped over Squad Arena. I was doing Maze, finished them off, obviously. So instead of going for like CLS stuff, I'm going for Newt, just because I want to be prepped for Separatist to unlock. I'm going to have to probably wait for Jango Fett to do that. I don't know how long it's going to take. Maybe I'll get there with Geonosians or something if I start building them up. It will take a while to get there, so maybe I'll start working on like Princess Leia for CLS. But for now, I'm just doing Newt, even though it's half-hearted. I'm like, yeah, I don't really need this. I do check these shipments out. Sometimes I do need them. I'm just going to go ahead and buy that. I only have 6. Like, if I have under 10 of something and there's, like, multiple people that need it, I know it's going to be in high demand, so I'll just pick that up here. Yeah, Plo Koon might need to be my next focus that I, like, really just dive into. Because I almost have his ship unlocked. And I can just farm his shards in Cantina. The thing I was farming in Cantina, I started doing it during the stream. I talked about it. I've been farming Kylo Ren just because he has his ship too. But I can only have 1 reinforcement right now, and Ahsoka 5s and TIE Fighter are working great in the starting lineup. I was having problems with Phantom, but now that I unlocked Ahsoka, she's great. That ship is great, so I don't have a pressing need for this. So I think working on Plo Koon might be a better idea. And then just farm his ship shards. Because he's got a pretty good reinforcement. It takes 5 stars to get the best part of the reinforcement ability in. But it's still pretty good otherwise. I mean, he comes in and heals people up, which is kind of a big deal, like, early on, too. You need level 85 for the top tier, and 75 for that, but it's good. I mean, right now, the reinforcement I'm bringing in is Phantom or Ghost, and Ghost, all it does is crit chance down, and Phantom just hides itself. So, like, these low-level reinforcement abilities are not special, but it is exciting to think that I will be able to use Plo's ship soon. It's faster than I thought. And yeah, Chopper, like, he might be stuck at gear 6 for a long time. He's making it work. I don't care about climbing super high in Squad Arena. If I start getting stopped again in Galactic War just because of him, that's another thing. But everyone's abilities are pretty good right now. I don't need to, like I try to judge which one to level up based on impact. Hera, that's plus 15% damage. That basic might be something to do, actually, but she's kind of stuck at 4 stars. Or level 4 for a lot of her abilities. Same thing with, like, Chopper. It's like, I would like, the uniques on the Phoenix team are the ones that take more priority, but, like, I don't care about more damage on his basic. A little bit more evasion on his taunt. It just depends. So yeah, Plo Koon, next big target for levels 2. I'm not worried about, like, character credits. That's fine. Just ship credits, gonna be slow. I hope I can start farm. I don't know when you're able to farm them with a raid currency, but I hope it's soon because that is gonna be needed. I have 5s at level 60, and then no one else is there. Capital ships take even more. But, like, his stats are great for right now. 41,000 health, 17,000 protection. And I can make him work as a tank, even though he doesn't have a taunt. I can make him taunt with endurance, with this ability. And he gets crit immunity, which is amazing. So, like, this is a great... So I use this for target lock first, and then bring in a reinforcement, and then get to this ability if this isn't off cooldown again. But it works so well. I'm really enjoying the fleet. Hopefully I can start getting some crystals. I think I may have rambled on long enough about the account. I'm not sure what else to cover. Events have been doing great, even when it's not like a faction bonus. I've been able to get the 30 box, not the 50. The 50 would be nice because you get like a third set of shards, but it's fine. I still get the Omicron and I get 3 mods, so most of it's the same. I'll get more fleet credits too, which is hard to pass up. I'm able to do the credit heist with Mando and Grief, and then throw IG in there, and also Boosh, because I got her from the login calendar. I'm able to do these as they come. I was not able to do Smuggler's Run 1 because I don't have any smugglers, but I remember that being something you don't get to for a while. But anyway, I think that's it. I'm going to call it on this one. That is the Gotenks Week 3 update. Tell me how you think I'm doing. I think it's going swimmingly, having a blast, and I think I've made a good bit of progress. Oh, someone hit me even during this video, but not Fleet, which is more important. So yeah, share your thoughts down below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching. See ya.